Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to come back and do another faves and fails video. I know I missed February. I didn't test out a lot of new products in February, but this could be considered March and February faves and fails. So I have a few products that worked for me, a few that didn't. So let's jump right in and get started. The first that I want to talk about is the Tatcha Pure One Step Camellia Cleansing Oil. I actually got a sample of this in my Ipsy bag a few months ago and I was obsessed. It's an oil you put on your face at the end of the day to remove your makeup, and it just leaves your skin feeling super hydrated. And I have really dry skin. I've really been trying to step up my skincare routine to kind of combat that a little bit, and this has really been helping. I got this at Sephora and it actually came with another product. This is the Tatcha Polished Classic Rice Enzyme Powder. And what you do is you put a little of this in your hand and get it wet, and it makes like a foam, and you rub it all over your face, and it's like a really fine exfoliator. And literally it does exactly what it says. Like when you're done, your skin just looks like plastic almost, like it's like shiny. I don't know, it's cool, but it just is a really micro exfoliator, and I've really been liking this too. So these two together have really helped me kind of combat that dry skin like I was talking about, and yeah, I've really been loving them. Next has to be, this is the Covergirl Advanced Radiance Powder. I am in the shade Ivory, and I heard about this on Tati's channel, the Glam Life Guru. She raved about this and used it as an under eye setting powder, and I picked it up one day and have been using it for the same purpose, just to set my under eye when I'm not gonna like bake, just on an everyday basis. And I have it on today and it's awesome. It does just that. I mean, it brightens my under eye, and it doesn't crease or anything like that, and it just kind of blurs any imperfections under my eye. And I'll use a big brush too and set the rest of my face with it. So yeah, this is an awesome drugstore powder if you are looking for one. I finally in my life have made it to a MAC counter. I live in South Dakota where we don't have any, and so I have tested a few MAC products like way back when. I stumbled across a store that sold it when I was in college, like years and years ago, but I don't have anything right now, and this is something that has been around for a while and everyone uses it except me, but I finally got it. It's the MAC Fix Plus spray. It can be used as a setting spray or before makeup, or if you want to like wet your brush when you're using like a shimmer shadow to make it a little bit more intense. I've been using it with my primer just to give my skin a little bit of hydration before I put any product on, and that's been my favorite way to use it. I don't use it after my makeup just because the nozzle on it, I don't know if you can see that, but it doesn't spread out as much as some of my other setting sprays, and so I feel like after my makeup it's gonna like shoot it all in one spot, and I'm gonna have like makeup running down my face, if that makes sense. But anyway, yeah, I've really been enjoying this. Another MAC product that I finally got my hands on is a MAC lipstick, which is just like, I have been obsessed with everything beauty makeup for years and years now, and having a MAC lipstick is like just one of those things like, oh my gosh, I finally have a MAC lipstick. So I picked this up when I was at the MAC counter. This is in the shade Blankety, and it's just a really pretty nude. It's got kind of a satin finish. It's definitely not matte, but it's so easy for me to throw on when I'm at work, and I don't want to like go in a mirror and like precisely put on a liquid lipstick, you know, because I'm messy and I'll go outside the lines. But this one is just so easy, and it's just easy to wear. It's very comfortable, and yeah, I've really been enjoying this. Next this is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush. This is in the shade Party, and I actually got this as a free gift from Sephora on my birthday, and I've really been loving it. These blushes are really, really raved about. It's just a nice everyday shade that you can wear. I have it on today. I don't know if you can see it because the lighting isn't the best right now, but it's just an easy to wear pink blush color. Very flattering. It would be really flattering on a lot of skin tones, and it lasts all day. Like, I've had my makeup on today now for, I don't know, 7-8 hours, and I haven't retouched up at all, and it's still, I can still see it. So yeah, awesome blush from Tarte. And another Tarte product. This is the Tarteist Pro Glow to Go. I used this in my last video. It's got 2 highlight shades and then a contour bronze shade. I actually finally used the contour shade. I thought it was gonna be way too warm for my skin tone, but it actually wasn't. Once I blended it out, it worked really good. It reminded me of my Hoola bronzer, which is what I have on today. And it's definitely something I'll use in the future. But this is one of those things. It's just a little mini palette, and it's one of those things that's at the checkout at Sephora, and then you stand there and you look for another 10 minutes at all the things in the little bins, and of course, this is one that I picked up. But these highlight shades are incredible, and I like both of them. One is a little bit more golden, and the other one is, one's more golden, one's more maybe champagne-y a little bit. But let me just do a little swatchy swatch there. You can see those. But yeah, I have it on today. Like I said, I've had my makeup on forever today, and I have not touched up. So the pigment is awesome, and they smell really good, which I was not expecting, but this entire thing smells like chocolate. So it's a nice little surprise when you open it. But awesome little palette from Tarte. All right, now on to some things that did not work for me. The first one is the foundation that I used in my last video. It's the L'Oreal Infallible Total Cover. I have used this a lot. I mean, this tube is almost gone, and I really wanted to give it a fair shot. And you saw in my last video that it goes on and it just looks flawless. It just is full coverage, and it covers everything. It's really lightweight. It doesn't feel like you're wearing anything. But the wear time on this is horrible. Like, I was going to work one morning and driving to work, give myself a little sip of coffee, and I burned my lip on the coffee really bad. And my eyes started watering, and it was just like waterworks running down my face. And this stuff, I mean, I had set it with powder. I mean, it had been an hour probably since I had put it on, so it wasn't like super fresh. And it just ran off my face. Like, it looked like I had no makeup in this area, and I had to go to the store before work and buy another foundation because I looked a hot mess, and I had clients to meet with that day. So if you follow Casey Holmes at all, she did a review on this foundation, and I agree with a lot of her points. It does get a little cakey around the nose here, and then I have a lot of problems with it getting oily right up in here. And just, if you want a really good foundation from L'Oreal, do the, where is it? This one, the Infallible Pro Matte. This is the best drugstore foundation I have ever used. It's the foundation I wore on my wedding day. I have had it on all day today, and you can see how good it looks. It's full coverage, and it does not, I mean, on my wedding day I cried, obviously, and it did not do what this one did. So this one, go buy this one. I love this foundation. Next up is, I feel bad like talking bad about this product because I don't hate it, but I've had some problems with it, and I don't reach for it because of that. This is the Benefit Highbrow. It's a pencil that is supposed to be used underneath your brow just to kind of highlight. It's like a really light pink concealer. And you can see it right there. The problem I have with this is I am one that does my brows after I put on my foundation and my concealer and have set everything with powder. Then I go on and do my brows. And when I put this underneath my brow bone, it moves all the product underneath it. So when I go to blend it out, it moves all that concealer. I set my eye typically on a daily basis with concealer, not with like an eye primer, just to save on time. And it just like sloughs all that away and leaves this weird pink color. And it doesn't look nice. And even when you set it with a powder, it still doesn't look nice. I don't know. It's just not my favorite. I mean, I have this whole freaking thing to use. Yeah, not my favorite thing in the whole wide world. I think you could use a concealer. I think this is just kind of a waste of money if you were to buy this separate. So the last product I have is another lip product. This is from L'Oreal. It's their collaboration with Eva Longoria, I believe. It's in the shade 610, Eva's Nude. And the problem I have with this is not the color, because the color is beautiful and it's opaque. It's almost like it's more on the brown side of a nude, I would say. I liked how it looked on me, but the thing I can't get over is the smell. It smells chemically like trying to be floral, if that makes sense. And it's one of those smells that does not go away. Like when I put on this highlighter that smells like chocolate, when I open this, I don't smell chocolate like around my head. And this I bought on a whim. I was on my lunch break and was roaming the aisles of Walmart, and of course I bought a lipstick. And this, you put it on and the smell does not go away. It just stays. And so I just can't do it. I can't wear it. It's just way too fragranced. So I can only assume the other ones are also fragranced. So this is definitely a pass for me. That is everything. Thank you for watching. Let me know what else you guys want to see. I am working on a full face first impressions. I've been hoarding all this makeup I've been buying. Don't tell my husband. And I'm going to do a full face of products I've never used before, and I'm just waiting on a couple more things to arrive in the mail. So that should be coming within the next couple of weeks. But if there's anything else you guys want to see, let me know in the comments. Make sure you subscribe. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.